Hey folks, and welcome back to another day. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Dee. Welcome, glad to have you. If you have been sticking around for a while, thanks for coming back. So today's video I'm super excited about because I am going to be introing a new series on my channel that focuses on Black-owned businesses. So if that's something that you're interested in, then keep on watching. So I'm starting a new series on my channel called All About Bob. This first Bob haul, I chose a retailer by the name of Uncommon Goods. And now Uncommon Goods, I feel like it's not really a common site, right? It's not a site like Target or Harry and David or something like that where you can get gifts and like unique items. I first came across Uncommon Goods, I believe last year, because I do advent calendars for my nieces and I was looking for unique ones because, you know, they're teenagers and it can be kind of difficult to find an advent calendar for teenagers. And that's how I came across it and decided to use this as the first retailer, because let me tell you guys, even if you just peruse the site for Black, non-Black owned items, all the items are very unique. And I feel like they're ones that you might have seen around in maybe some other specialty stores, but then there are just some things that are just so unique. I've never seen them anywhere except on Uncommon Goods. Let's get into this haul. So the items that I am going to be showing today, I've actually used, and one of the items I've actually completed, and that'll make more sense when I kind of show it to you guys. So just as a warning, I can give you like a full review on what these items have been like for me in my everyday life, which I guess maybe is a blessing in disguise, right? That this is the third time that I'm filming this. But anyways, let's get into the first one. All right, so for this first one, if you watched my gift guide video, it's very simple gift guide. It wasn't too crazy, nothing too complex. Then you know that I had a couple of motivational books, motivational items, literature that I hauled. So kind of going along those lines of motivational quotes, affirmations, things like that, I came across this set of affirmation cards. Now, I am somebody that loves affirmation cards. I love being able to have something that I can perch up on my desk or on a monitor or something and just kind of be reminded of my worth and, you know, things like that. And so I came across these. These are the I Am Everything affirmation card deck by Tarisha Clark. So you can see there, it's got Tarisha's name on there. And I love the box. It's just very cute and I love the colors of everything. So with these affirmation cards, each one, there's 30 in there, each one has I am blank. So this one, the latest one that I turned out, is I am a gift. And you can kind of see there, it has a little blurb kind of explaining why I am a gift. What I did is I shuffled them up. They're each numbered 1 through 30. And what I did is I shuffled them up and I just pull a card. So what I do is I just kind of keep this out on my desk. You know, if I need to read it or just look at it, it's always there for my viewing. So when I first received this in the box, or when I first got the box, it reeked of mint. And I mean, of mint. And I just kept thinking to myself, what did I order that was minty? Completely forgetting that it was this. And so as soon as I open the box, I get punched in the face by mint. When I'm kind of scounging around through the box, I realized that it was this, and the smell was strong. It was just very strongly minty. That's it. It didn't stink or anything like that. It was just very strong in mint flavor scent. So just be fair warned if you decide to purchase this soap. It's really nice on the feet. I mean, it cleanses, it moisturizes, it massages, it does a couple of different things. It's a foot soap. Okay, so this next one was actually a wild card in a way, meaning it's a food or drink item, but it was one that I would see on the website all the time, and it piqued my interest because it was something that just seemed very strange, right? It just was a combination of things that I feel like are never seen together, and I decided to try it. And that's this spicy vanilla kiwi kind of like chutney jam sort of situation. And you can see here that I've used some Y'all, this is surprisingly good. At first taste, it reminds me of a very smooth, very liquidy version of applesauce. Now this has only 4 ingredients in it, and you can see here, it literally only has 4 ingredients, which is kiwi, sugar, vanilla bean paste, and crushed red pepper. So when I saw the kiwi and the crushed red pepper, I thought, what is this supposed to be exactly? I had no idea what the flavor was gonna be like. Because it said spicy on it, I'm thinking, okay, it's gonna be spicy sweet, you know, I'm not really sure. So you've seen in the past couple of vlogs, in the past maybe couple of weeks, couple of months, that my boo and I have been hitting up Antonelli's cheese shop once in a while to get some cheese and meats and crackers and jams and things like that for our charcuterie board. So the last time we got cheese, which was a couple weeks ago, maybe about a month ago, I forgot that I had actually purchased this and was like, oh, let me try this out with, you know, our cheese and our crackers and all this sort of stuff. This was so surprisingly good, and it was much more mild than I was thinking because I was afraid that it was going to leave my mouth on fire because of the red pepper flakes. But this is actually not spicy at all. If you catch a seed from, you know, the red pepper, then it might be a little bit spicy, but generally speaking, it's not spicy at all, at least to me. But everybody's kind of spice threshold is different, so you would have to try it out yourself. But I'd say on a scale from 1 to 10, it's probably like a 2. It's probably a 1 for me. It's a 1 for sure. But it's from Trade Street Jam Company, and here you go. So this next one, I've actually done. I've completed it. And it is this Talkin' All That Jazz puzzle. It's designed by Tim Akamura. Yes, Tim Akamura. You can see here, but it's from Apostrophe Puzzles, which is a Black-owned and I believe women-owned puzzle company. I dig it. Now, if y'all didn't know, I love puzzles. I typically try to do a puzzle once a month, and I say once a month because one, I pick 1,000 pieces, generally only 1,000 pieces. Sometimes I'll do 500, but I typically prefer 1,000 because I know it's gonna take me a little bit of time to do it depending on the type of puzzle or depending on the image that I'm completing. And because I don't just sit down and do puzzling like all day, every day, it'll sometimes take me a month to complete it. So when I came across this puzzle, I knew I needed to pick it up because, I mean, first of all, look at me and the girl. We practically have the same glasses. Her hair is beautiful. I mean, come on. I love her cut. I love her glasses. She's wearing a black shirt. I feel like if I were to wear my natural hair out like in afro form, that could totally be me. I loved seeing like all the black people on here, like Miles Davis. You've got Nina Simone down here somewhere. You know, just some like other famous people who were kind of integral in the jazz community. It was a joy to put together. It's a puzzle. What else is there to say? This is the last one, and this one is a book. Now, it was hard for me to figure out which book to choose on the site because there was one that was talking about sourdough bread, and sourdough is my favorite bread, and it was kind of hard for me to pinpoint which one, but I decided on this Black Food by Bryant Terry, right? Yep, Black Food by Bryant Terry. I just even love the look of this book. I think it would be really great on a coffee table or even kind of perched up on a bookshelf. I feel like the art is really graphic, and it also kind of gives a nostalgic kind of look. It kind of reminds me of the 90s a little bit. But this book is all about Black food. But what makes it different than other kind of recipe books is that there's like stories and stuff behind the food, you know? And I feel like in order to truly understand Black food, you need to understand the history behind it. And this book offers that. And mind you, this only gives a smidgen of it, right? I mean, when it comes to Black food, Black culture and food is such a huge part of our culture. This book would be so much bigger, right? So this only gives a portion of it. But there are tons of recipes in here from drinks, like there's one called Good Bones. Look at that, Good Bones. Vermouth spritz. You've got buttermilk fried chicken, pickled persimmon spears. I'm excited to go through this, see if there's any recipes that I could try on my boo, because he's more than happy to be my guinea pig when I'm trying out different foods. But I am excited to get into this book and also read a little bit more about our people and the food behind it. All right, guys, so that was it for this first B.O.B haul. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're looking forward to in this series. But do let me know what you thought about this haul. Let me know if there are any products that seem to pique your interest and you may, want to check out. Make sure you check out Uncommon Goods as well, because their site is very unique. They have very unique items on there that I feel like you wouldn't be able to find anywhere else, especially if you're somebody that doesn't really like to get people, things that other people may possibly have. Anyways, that's it for me. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want to. It'll make your girl happy, but ultimately, you do what you want to do. Again, I'm Dee. I'm signing off, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! So I'm starting a new series on, so when it comes to the